service, isn't it? All right. Okay, so let me share my screen now. And before we start a meeting, we will have some question to your business. Okay, so first of all, can you type in the Zoom chat here about the struggle in the business that you are facing? Like when you do business suite and not yet Pancake, or if you are newly using Pancake and you don't know how to use Pancake or POS or CRM system to centralize the order and centralize the list in the CRM, and what the business struggle that you are facing, like you are missing the customer message last sale, or you don't know how to use Pancake to respond the customer 24/7, or use a Pancake AI to hand over all the inquiries to AI and reduce the work for the agent. Yeah, agent need Pancake setup, right? Okay, and anyone here have any struggle with the business? Yeah, message, follow up, and CRM. Yeah, we also receive a lot of concern for the new user are starting to use Pancake for they don't know how to use Pancake, how to set up Pancake AI, and how to use CRM. So with this webinar, what you will achieve here, we will show you how to use Pancake to set up the automation 24/7 sales system, and how to set up automated follow-up to set up the sequence, and how to capture the every list here in the CRM, and how to increase the conversation by set up the meta copy. Okay, so I will quick introduce to you about the Pancake all-in-one solution. In the Pancake, we will provide 7 products. However, in the Philippine market, we will provide 6 main products here. The first one is Pancake. This is the platform to manage and interact across all platforms. Like you are selling product in the Facebook, Instagram, or in the Shopee, TikTok shop, or Lazada. You can connect those platforms into Pancake to manage the chat. So inside the Pancake here, you can log in by using a Facebook account, and you can go to Pancake dashboard to see. We connect with multiple channels: Facebook, Instagram, also Thread, TikTok, YouTube, Shopee, Lazada. Okay. So when you connect those platforms together with the Pancake, you can merge those platforms in one channel to centralize the chat and the filter. So all the customer message will stay in one interface, and you don't need to go to each channel to reply the customer message. And another one is about the bot cake. The bot cake is a chatbot provide the automation chatbot, and you can connect bot cake with Facebook, Instagram, and also the TikTok for business. And in the bot cake, you can set up multiple automation like the welcome message, the Facebook ad JSON. So when you run the Facebook ad JSON, and you can create the flow in the bot cake and connect with the Facebook ad.
Webinar.
And with the bot cake AI, this is the new bot cake AI integration with the bot cake that you it could also work for the e-commerce business, that you can import the product from POS and also synchronize the list from Botcake to Pancake CRM. And for other product, we will schedule in another meeting to tell you about the POS for e-commerce business, that you can manage order and optimize ads via Signal. However, on this webinar today, we will focus mainly on the bot cake for automation and Pancake CRM to manage customer and analyze data for strategic decision. Okay. All right, so now I will start with the main feature in the board cake first. So anyone here using board cake? Can you comment board cake and some feature that you want to exploring, like the keyword, the sequence, board cake AI, or meta ads integration on this meeting in the Zoom chat here, so we can discuss further. Okay, board cake AI. Yeah, a lot of people here are interested in Pancake AI, right? Okay, so I will go from step by step to guide you how to set up the auto reply first, and then we go to the sequence and we go to the meta ads, and the last one we will go to the marketing message and Pancake AI. Okay, so let's start with the auto reply. With the auto reply, we will send the auto responding to thousands of customer message and comments. And let's go to project automation section. You can see we have the welcome message. Okay, let me go to the new page that have not sent any message so you can see. Okay, I will explain fastly about welcome message function. The welcome message function, this is the first message to welcome your subscriber. So if the customer go directly to the page and click to get started button, this welcome message will trigger. So I already prepared a script here for e-commerce business, and I will set up the welcome message on this page by click to create new message. And to send the welcome message, you will select the type of message within 24 hours window. And you just need to prepare a script here. Insert the name of customer. Okay. And you can also input the product image or create the button to direct the customer to the sequence that you've set up. So for the welcome message, I just simply to tell the customer about my business and the product that I want to sell to them. And after I set up the welcome message, I would activate the welcome message and go to Podcast General setting to turn on the get started button. Okay, so after I turn on the get started button, I can preview the flow or go directly to this page to make a test. So I can click to message button and click to get started button. So here is some note for you. If you are running the Facebook ad, the get started button will not appear because this button only appear when the customer go directly to the page and click the get started button. For the customer come from Facebook ads, I will guide you in the next slide for the Facebook ad JSON. So here is when customer click the get started button, and Botcake will trigger the automation for customer. Okay, so you can see here, right? It's will send to the customer immediately when they click to get started button. How about the customer come from Facebook ads? We have the grow tool here and the Facebook ad JSON that you can trigger the flow for the customer come from Facebook ad. So you can go to grow tool and go to Facebook ad JSON to create the message. Okay, name the tool here like new as April 17. Okay, create the content. Okay, so in the content of in message here, you can click to add new or select the existing flow. Okay, for me, I will create the new flow. So I will paste the content for click to messenger as integration in the board game. Okay. And here you can see we have the button, right? And if you want to trigger the follow-up for customer here, you need to create the sequence first before you trigger inside the button. So we need go to the sequence and create the sequence before attack to the Facebook adjacent. And I will show you the sample sequence flow and timeline that can reduce the spam to the customer. Follow up, 24 hours. Okay. All right. So I prepare a list here for the sequence to follow up. Okay, so with the sequence here, as our suggestion, when you create a sequence for the customer, we will trigger it inside 24 hours of allow window. And with the timeline, you can set up the sequence timeline include under 10 time point to avoid spamming to customer. So let's imagine that when you spam too much flow sequence, customer may feel annoyed and they can report the content to the Facebook, and Facebook can easily to mark your page as spam when you spam too much automation. So with the timeline here, the first timeline you can set it up immediately. Okay. And for the second timeline, you can trigger it like after 30 minutes or after 1 hour. Okay. And for the next, you can set up after 6 hours, after 12 hours, or after 24 hours. So with the timeline, the best practice is split the timeline around 30 to 1 hours or 2 hours. Because I see that some clients in in the Philippines market, they spam the timeline here like immediately after 15 minutes, after 30 minutes, or after 10 minutes. The timeline of each sequence is only 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It will make the customer feel very spam. So the next, you just need to create the content, input the content here, and you can input the image, a product, or video, a product. So after you already set up the content for the sequence, you need to turn it on, save the setting, and activate the sequence. Okay, so here is an example in the sequence. And after you set up the sequence, you will need to trigger it via automation. Like I have the set up in the Facebook adjacent before, right? And now I need to click in the button here, like buy now. And let's scroll down and we will see we have another blog message. You can direct to another blog message here. So you can input the product directly, like input the product from e-commerce. Okay. And save the setting. Okay. So after save the setting, you can back to the view opt-in button. You can see the action. And you can reuse the checkout sequence for customer. Okay. Here. All right. So now, after you set up the Facebook adjacent for the customer, the next step is you will go to the Facebook Ads Manager to select this bucket flow. Let's switch page. Okay. Okay, for example, this page I will show you. Okay, go to the Facebook Ads Manager and you will create a campaign for engagement campaigns. Okay. And here you can see in the ad setup, we will see the partner app integration. If you want to use the JSON code, you can also copy in the Pancake here. So you can copy this code and you can paste directly in the Facebook ads. And after that, you can preview, or you can also select the Pancake flow directly in the partner app here. Okay. All right, so this is the basic setup in the welcome message, the sequence, and the Facebook adjacent. Another way that you can trigger for the customer to register the sequence is you can also create the rules for new subscriber, like new subscriber here, and go to the rules and add the new condition, new subscriber. New subscriber mean the first message to the page and add an action to register to check the sequence inside 24 hours. And after you done set up the rule for the new subscriber, you will activate it. Okay. So as my suggestion, if you are running the Facebook ads, you can input the action register to check the sequence directly in the Facebook ads. Or if you want to trigger the sequence for both the original customer directly to the page message and also the customer compromise, you can set up in the rule. So when the new subscriber message, they will automatically to register to that sequence. Okay. Okay, we have go to the first one, the second one, the third one, the meta ads integration. And now I will show you quickly about the marketing message. Okay. Okay, so can I ask if anyone here are using marketing message to send the promotional content outside 24 hours? Or anyone here are using utility message to send order update or event update to customer outside 24 hours? Anyone here are using marketing message? If you are using marketing message here, please type yes. Okay. Okay. I see that Mommy Ann is already marketing message, right? And I know that some of you that here in this webinar also don't know what is marketing message and how to use marketing message. Okay. All right. So, I will show you now about the marketing message feature. So, as the previous slide and presentation, I talked to you about the send sequence inside 24 hours, right? So within 24 hours, you can freely to send the follow-up sequence to customer inside 24 hours. However, when the customer are outside 24 hours of allow window, you need to use marketing message to send the promotional content to the customer because this is a policy from Meta. And now, if you want to use marketing message, you will need to pay a fee for Meta. The fee will collect by Meta, not the Pancake. Okay. And I will quickly to show you about the condition that you will need to meet when you use a marketing message. Okay. The first one, the purpose of using marketing message is increase the customer retention, boost engagement, and drive sales by sending personalized update and promotion via messenger. Like based on 24 hours limit, you can re-engage the customer with any time. For example, you sell a travel tour and you have the promotion and you want to send the marketing message to customer every week or every month. So if the customer already outside 24 hours, you need to use a marketing message to send them the promotional content to remind them to save the slot or book the travel tour. Okay, something like this, right? So with the marketing message, we will have 4 steps. The first one is grow messaging customer base. This is the first way that you could do to make the customer to be marketing message subscriber. The first one is get subscription for single user through an opt-in request. It means that in the bucket here, you will create a message inside 24 hours, for example, sequence. And you will need to create the opt-in button like here inside 24 hours. And let me remove this content. Okay, you see in the more section, we have the MMR. Okay, and you can input the image here and enter the topic like sales. Okay, and you can select the button like allow message and upload the image here to send the promotional to customer. Okay, for example, like this one. And you will trigger this sequence. So when customer receive this message and click to get started button, it will be like this one. To receive this message and click to get start, click to alarm message button, and they will be to be registered to topic. Okay, and this is the first way. And a second way is upload customer list to custom audience. You can go to setting here and go to the marketing message audience to see. Okay, I will explain a little bit about this method to upload the customer audience. With this method, it will help you to retarget to the customer that already provide phone number to the page. Like you are doing an e-commerce business and you are selling the product in both online and offline store. And for those customers walking into your store and have not yet sent their message to your Facebook page, and you want to retarget to the old customer have purchased via offline, and you have already the customer phone number, and you can go to the marketing message audience to create the audience and upload the customer file here. And there is a note here. You need to prepare at least 200 customer have the phone number and upload it here. So Meta, after you upload it here, the estimated scale will appear, and Meta will have their own method to match the customer phone number that you upload in the Pancake system with the phone number that they publish in the Facebook to send the marketing message to them. So you can use this method to retarget for all customers who already have order or the customer that have order in the offline store. Okay. And the last one is about the create a CTM ad. People who respond to your ads will be invited to subscribe the marketing message. So with this method, you do not need to do anything to make user subscribe. The only thing you need to do is you will create a CTM ad, and when the Facebook distribute the ads for the old and new subscriber, when they click to the button send message from us, they will automatically to be subscriber. So after that, you can go directly to the second step to create the marketing message. In the second step, create the marketing message. For now, you just need to go to marketing message campaign to create the new campaign and enter the budget that you want to send when using marketing message and click to confirm. So after you create the campaign in marketing message, it will show up for you as go to flow to configure. So in here, it will automatically to select the type of message outside 24 hours and the campaigns that you have created. So next step is easy for you to input the text or gallery like hello customer name. Here is our new product. Let's select the one you need to place order. Okay, like this one. And next you just need to input the image of product here to sell to the customer. Okay, let me download one product from POS. Okay, like here, I already have product in the POS and I can export this product image. Okay, so you can enter the title for this product, like uh, bath and shower, and the price line 199 peso. Okay, and save the setting. Okay, so after save the marketing message and in the flow, the next step you just need to trigger it via automation. You can send it in a sequence like sales outside 24 hours. 24 hours. Okay. Here. So this one, because you already set up the marketing message outside 24 hours, so you just need to select the existing flow. Okay. It's already outside 24 hours. And next one, you just need to turn it on. And you can set it up like after 1 day or after 10 days. And for this sequence, you can trigger it via welcome message or from a Facebook advertisement that you guide you before. So when customer click to this button, they will be registered to the sequence. And when customer click to allow message button, they will subscribe to topic. Or another one is you can also create a postcard to send to customer outside 24 hours. Here, you select the marketing message campaign. And you can also select the product catalog. Okay, gallery. New product.
Sticker nga rin.
Checkout. Okay. Okay. It's outside 24 hours. So here, and now you can see we have already the customer here that they can receive the marketing message. Because this page we are using click to CTMS and also the opt-in. So I will select the option to customer on Pancake. So customer on Pancake who have agreed to receive the marketing message, they will appear here. And you just need to send now, or you can schedule the postcard to send like after 1 day, after 2 days. Or save the setting to be draft for postcard. Okay. All right. So this is the basic setup when you want to remarketing for the old customer outside 24 hours of allow window with the promotional content. And the next one, we will tell you about the Pancake AI. With the Pancake AI here, I will show you the sample script and also some notes when you want to integrate with the POS and also the CRM. And anyone here, do you want to receive the script and also the template after this meeting? If yes, please comment AI so we can share with you the template and also the script. Yeah, please comment here. Yeah, you see, in the AI, we have a lot of script for travel agency and also for the e-commerce. So you can check it out. Okay, and if you want to receive the template, we can also share with you because we have the template already for the AI in flow. You can easily to train the flow and apply to your page. Okay, all right, so now I will show you a specific step to set up AI first. So before you set up AI, you will need to register the account in Pancake Wallet. The AI is not free because AI is using the token and you consume the input and output token. So that's why you need to access a Pancake account and create a wallet. So now you will access Pancake account.pancake.vn wallet here and create a login with the Gmail account. And after that, you will add a new account with the USD wallet. With the fund, you can add at least $10 to make a test in the Pancake AI, and you can add the Visa Mastercard here and process payment. With the Pancake AI wallet, you can track the transaction history to see that how much you consume, how much token and how much money that you had consumed on specific time range. And you can see the page ID, the token, the model that you are using, and we have the purchase date, the money amounts, and you can see the token that AI consume here. So it will need to export via Excel file because this dashboard only show you the amount stated and time, the page, and if you want to see in the detail, you can export the data here to see in the Excel file. Okay, and after you create an account in the Pancake wallet, you can go to POS setting, account balance, and you will need to connect your Pancake account to the account balance first. If not, you cannot to connect Pancake AI into the Pancake anymore. So after you connect the Pancake account with the account balance in Pancake, next step you will go to integration part to click on the AI button and select the Pancake AI model, connect it and turn it on. So make sure that you connect with the Pancake AI with the correct Pancake account, so the wallet will show up correctly. Okay, select the wallet ID here. Okay, and after top up the fund and connect the can we still use other AI like OpenAI? Okay. This is also the new update. Actually, we'll mostly remove the OpenAI integration from Botcake because our purpose is centralize the on the wallet into our system. So now for the existing page still connecting with the OpenAI, you still can use it. However, for the page that not connect with the OpenAI, we already removed the OpenAI integration. So as our suggestion, you can use the remaining balance from OpenAI for the existing page are connecting. However, for the new page that not connect with the OpenAI anymore, you need to switch into Pancake AI by top up the fund in Pancake Wallet instead. Because in the future, DevTeam also have planned to remove the OpenAI soon. Okay, all right. So for the Market AI setup, you can go to the agent list and set up the content to AI. Actually, we also have the reference template, and you can based on that. You just need to focus on like the context, the objective, the customer care process, the sale policy, and you need to use command for AI to teach it to take data from product management system to respond the product for customer. And you will focus on the integrate connection like the POS here. If you already set up product in the POS, this is for e-commerce. So you input the price, the product, and also description description here, and AI can push those data to respond customer. So the thing you need to do is you're gonna need to select the import product. And if you want AI equal the order for customer, you will turn on this option. And if you want to AI automatically upsell or cross-sell based on POS configuration, you will turn on this option. So basically, you just need to build a script and turn on those options here and instruct AI to encode the order when phone information are provide enough, like the phone number, product quantity, address, and contact number, so AI can work smoothly in your end. Okay. And with the high advanced setting like Trigger AI Flow, you can also check it in our another webinar, because we have another webinar to help you in advanced setup for AI. Okay, so this is the basic setup for the Pancake AI. If you want to receive the template and also the script, you can message our fanpage here. Let's send the subscription ID and comment as AI template to our fanpage. We will send user template and also the script to you, so you can better to train your flow based on sample template that we have already built. Okay. All right. So here is some statistic when we use Pancake to automate and customize the conversation. So Pancake provide intelligent automation tool to easily respond to 24/7 to customer inquiry, requests, and common issue. And here, when you use Pancake to send auto follow-up and remarketing, it will increase into 84% with the quick response, help customer interact easily to buttons with the conversation, and helping increase the profit growth by up 400% and improve customer support efficiency and operational costs by up to 200%. Yeah. So process to remarketing feature to customer, like you create Facebook adjacent by click to Messenger ads integration, follow up script by create sequence inside 24 hours, and create a marketing message to remarketing to our customer outside 24 hours with the promotional content. Okay. All right, so we will jump into why should business choose Pancake and Pancake. Because if you because Pancake is an official business partner Mira, and it is suitable for retail's e-commerce service, and with the new customer you can use free 14-day free trial. And at the end of this meeting, Miss Anh also share with you the cost for the Pancake subscription and the size. It will be suitable for small, medium business or the business with great budgets on the meta ads. Okay. And you can see we have the serving business and we have the Pancake solution here. Like the response, manage message response, we can use chatbot. Potential customer category, we can use customer filtering, performance report, and with the order management, we can use product tagging, inventory management, order status in the POS, and the large customer staff. We can use CRM to employee assignment, customer and conversation in management. Okay, so now we can go to the Pancake CRM. Anyone here are using Pancake CRM already, or you want, or you are finding to a tool, to manage the list? Like before you are manage the list in the Excel, and you find it's hard for you to category the customer list, and it's for hard for you to find the customer conversation to follow up. So with the Pancake CRM, it will be the platform to customer relationship management and turn customer data into sustainable revenue growth. And let quick a look at in the CRM. It will optimize the sales and marketing performance with a centralized CRM that enhance customer experience and reduce error and save the operational time. So let's look at some feature in the CRM. However, first I will send you the link that you can access the CRM. Okay, so this is the link I send you in the chat here to access the CRM. When you access this link, you can see that you need to create a workspace. So let's click to workspace here and create the workspace like sales. Okay, and then we have the button to review general sample data so you can explore real workflow and try our own feature. If you want to see the sample data, you will click to OK. If you want to skip and don't need to sample data, you will click the skip button. So I will click to sample data for you to see. Okay, so system will show you the sample. Okay, so let's look at in the sample data in the CRM here. In the CRM system, we will design for you uh the ta the table with default field so you can see it easily. For example, in the task here, when you use CRM, you can easily to manage the task for your employee with the status like low, medium, high, and you can create a new task for employee and assign to agent. So you can see the due date here. Yeah, the Philippine Pancake CRM has different UI because this is our new UR CMV2 interface. For the new customer, we will direct them into the CMV2. For the old customer who are still using the V1 now, and if you want to try out the CMV2, you can click to the link that I sent in thread here. Okay, so let's continue with the CMV2. The first one is about the task. You can create a task for employees to handle the customer concern. For example, we have a task here for meeting. For meeting to the customer, you can assign to assign it and set up the due date here. So when the due date is reached out, the system will pop up the notification for agent so they can catch up with the task and they can make the meeting with the customer based on the due date here. And with the task here, you can add the complete assigned task to the customer like the low priority, medium, or high priority. So the agent can see and filter the priority status like for those customers with the high priority, they will process the task first rather than with the customer with only the low priority. Okay, so you can filter those. If you as admin, you can filter status for those that already completed or those that in progress or not started. The system will show up on the task as based on the filter status. Okay. And here you can see we have the column for list and contact. So what is the difference between the list and contact here? With the list, it will be the raw customer information from multiple sources. It needs to be qualified before being converted into a contact. So, for example, you are running the Facebook ads and you will automatically to get the list. Okay, I will connect this Facebook page. This page. Okay. And you turn on auto create a list when the customer leave the phone numbers or when the customers send the first message. So when you run the Facebook ads, you will get the raw customer list, right? So all the customer information will stay here, include the name, the phone number, the email address, or you can also include the customer contact inside the pancake. You can encode them here. Select the table and encode the information. So after you encode the customer information in Pancake CRM, it will automatically to link with the list table here. So the list table simply is the raw customer information. And after that, when you already contact the customer, you can move the customer into the contact. So you can use the pipeline here. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so after you contact to the customer, right? And how to make the raw customer to be the potential customer. You will move the customer that you have been contact and move to converted. Yeah, so you can see when you move the customer into contacted, system will pop up a screen for you to convert the customer into contact table. So you can select the name, create new one, or select existing contact. For me, I will create a new contact and convert him into the contact table. Click to view contact table to see. Here, you can see, right? This customer before he is our raw customer in the table list. And after that, I already make a call for this customer and I converted him into the contact cell. His account now already appear in the contact table. So for the list, is the way that you will need to qualify the lead before assign to sales. After you make a call or and qualify the list, you could train the raw list here into the contacted. So after you train the customer into the contact in the converted here, their information will automatically appear in the context. And after that, you just need to assign this customer contact to the sales team. So they will take care and make a sale process to this customer. Okay. Right. It is clear for you to understand about the CRM 2 concept between the list and contact. If yes, you can comment here in yes, or if no, you can ask me any question directly in this class meeting. Okay, so we can move to the next feature that we want to tell you about the CRM. Here is the pipeline that we showed you before. In the CRM, you can show it at the table or pipeline. So you can easily to categorize the customer status at new, contacted, nurturing, or convert. This is a table to see the customer information and click to pipeline to see the customer based on the status here. Okay. All right, the next one is about the end-to-end customer journey enhancement that you can personalize customer engagement automation. That before I show you to set up the boutique sequence and AI, and now you can use CRM to store list and contact, and you can also connect with the boutique sequence to follow up. For example, you are doing a travel tour and you want to send the automation to the customer when the appointment date arrive. So you can go to setting automation to select the when the appointment date arrive. So here you can select the table, the field like create on or arrival date, and you can set up the condition like trigger time here is activated on the scheduled date or before scheduled time. So for example, I want to trigger the notification before the scheduled time, like before 1 day. Exactly time EH AM and set up the condition. So here you can connect with the Pancake sequence and select the page and the sequence that you want to send to the customer. So once the arrival date is arrived, and Pancake will trigger the notification, the sequence before 1 day of execution time. So it's very helpful for you to trigger the messenger notification before the appointment date arrive. Or you can also look at two other automation like when a schedule in the Google Calendar event is created or updated. You can also synchronize the event from Google Calendar into the CRM in the connection in the tool here. You can see we can sync the event from CRM into the Google Calendar, or we can also sync the event from Google Calendar into the CRM. So both you can centralize all the list here into the CRM platform. Okay, and the last one is about the set up the event like the meta copy. So for the e-commerce business, you will set up the meta copy in the POS, right? And how about the service business? We can set up the event here, click to event, and you can select the table, the field, status, and event type. We can set up like for purchase on event, and value is default. So, how system puts this event include the amount into the ads manager. We have the sales product here that you can create the product for customer. For example, I am providing a hair oil and I will include product name, code, category, available quantity, the price, and all the product or the service will be saved inside the CRM system and also the order. So in the contact here, after you contact the customer and convert the customer already, you can create an order for customer with the product or package that you create. So you can see in the order here. Okay, the order already appear. Okay, go to order, and you can click to order button, order, and search product name, customer service care, enter the name, quantity, into quantity, a discount line, discount, 100. Other discount surcharge, deposits, bank transfer, cash, and you could set the order. Okay. So when you create this order for customer, you can go to order tab section to see all the order that you have created as new status, confirm successfully or cancel. It will also apply for product and also the service, like the service package already confirmed or successfully. So you can manage the package and product inside the CRM. You don't need go to the POS. In case that you still need to send the order to courier, you still use POS, but you can use both CRM and POS together. The POS to centralize the order and push the order to courier, but in the CRM where you can storage the customer data, so later you can easily to follow up them because you can open the customer conversation, chat with them directly here, or open the chat inside the Pancake. Okay. Right. So in the overview dashboard, you can filter the employee roles, the time, and you can easily to see the revenue, the new contact, number, orders, and successful order rate. All statistics already show up here. You do not need to customize any data in this overview dashboard. It's already show up for you and for you to easily to see the revenue. And in the future, we also are building a form that if you are doing a website like the custom website, and you can embed our link into your website, and when customer fill up the form into your website, and the data will automatically sync to the CRM here. So not only you use Pancake to store the list from Facebook, you can also use CRM to store list from external website like customized website, like you doing a travel tour and you have a form for customer to fill up the information, right? And this form can sync the data into the CRM here. It will be available soon. Okay. All right. So just to sum up about the CRM, it will be the multi-channel CRM across industry, and is suitable for service business, real estate, e-commerce, or healthcare. And we are still building the CRM to help you out. And in the future soon, we also design the sample template for each business. Like if you are using the travel tour, you just need to select this template when you access CMV2 in the workspace, and we will customize sample template for you. You just need to prepare the data and based on this template to build your own flow in the CRM. All right, so that's all about the webinar today. So now we can quickly go to the Q&A part. Before we jump into the quick, fast introduction to you about the pancake package price. Okay, anyone, you can feel free to raise your concern here. Yes, we have a recording of this webinar. So just message to our fan page and send your subscription ID. We will send the recording webinar for you. Can we integrate the CMV2 to CMV V1 to V2? Actually, for now, we stop migrating the data from V1 to V2. However, if you want to use V2, you can access to our link above to explore the feature in the CMV2. And in case that you want, you still have the many data from V1 and you have multiple automation from V1 and you want to transfer to V2, you can contact our support via fanpage. We will ask app team to migrate data for you. If you are the new user and you just have some data and don't have any customized automation, you can decide to use V2 immediately. No need to transfer the automation, because in the V2 we can sync the list in last 3 months. In the connection here, we can sync the list from CMV2 up CMV1 will be 3 months. So if you just want to sync the list, you can manually to sync the list by yourself. But for the automation section, it will not update into the V2 anymore. So as my recommendation, if you just have some data, you can decide to use V2 immediately. If you have many data, you still can keep to V1 before we transfer the data into V2 automatically in the future. Okay, everyone, if you have any further concern about the CRM and if you want to transfer data and you don't know how to manually transfer data, you can message our fanpage to get assistance from our support team. Uh, okay, for the question from POS, you can message our support because this webinar only focus on CRM and Pancake. So you can contact support via fanpage to get assistance. Okay. So let me handle the last part to Miss Ang from our team. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining the webinar today with our team. I understand that there will be a lot of more questions regarding commerce-based business and also the operation inside POS. If you also need also a POS advanced settings workshop, can you let us know? Like share with us your request or the requirement to know further features inside our fanpage inquiries message or even inside our group chat with customers. So we will base on also your demand and the request to also provide another same workshop for POS and Pancake AI automation specifically. So let us know if you are also needing some kind of system for checking sales and also inventory. Okay. Okay, so I think that this is also consume a lot of your value time this Friday. So before we end the meeting, just for the last confirmation, do you have other questions for us regarding Bokeh AI and CRM? If you are happy with this kind of workshop and you want us to maintain the same thing in the future, can you please give us some hearts or even applause? Let's react to this webinar before we stop for a while and then meeting in another section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we are also providing further affiliate program. So in terms of if you want to collab for another training for your students, for your network, or you want to teach them by yourself, but you want to learn more. I know some of you may be the coach here. Just let us know. Okay, we will try to share as much as we can and also provide further benefits if you join our affiliate program. Thank you so much. Okay, see you and happy Friday. Thank
Bye,
you, everyone.
everyone.
Recording will be uploaded on YouTube on Monday, the latest. So if you want to rewatch, let's go into Pancake Global and rewatch all the section again. Thank you. You can message us on Facebook page Pancake Philippines, Miss Anne. So we will respond to you regarding the affiliate program. Thank you. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.